Hello, volleyball fans. It is Sunday, November 13th, 2011. You're watching Volleyball News on the Case-Mac video channel, recorded in the city of Mississauga in Ontario, Canada. And yes, once again, I'm here to recap FIVB World Cup from Japan. Well, here I am in day number 8. Well, round number 8 is now complete. That means all 12 teams have played 8 matches to this point. 3 matches are left for each team. Tomorrow, Monday, is an off day, so we're getting a little break. But anyway, here I am going to talk about what happened today on Sunday at the FIVB in Japan. First match, Italy versus Serbia. Italy won 3-0. And I'm going to repeat this every time Serbia plays, but Serbia is this really, really good volleyball team that don't seem to know that they're a good volleyball team. They led Italy by 5 points through one part of the first set. And they end up losing 29-27. Serbia just can't seem to score the points when they really have to. They screw up, they miss their serves or do something funky, hit it out or something when it comes down to winning. And the other team beats them. And they should be actually in the top 3 in this tournament. And they just don't seem to have the confidence to do it. And it's just that simple. It's just confidence. Matter of fact, Italy are still undefeated. This win actually gives them a spot at the Olympics. I don't think anyone can knock them out of third spot. I mean, they're in first place right now, so they can win this tournament, but the whole goal is to get the spot in the Olympics, and I think they realized that because they were so excited over this win. The next match took place at the same time was Germany and Argentina. Germany won 3-0. China played Korea in the next round, and China won 3-0 against Korea. That wasn't really unexpected. Now, the really big match, exciting match, believe it or not, was Algeria and Kenya, because both of these teams are 0-7. They wanted to prove something that they were the top African nation. Algeria won 3-1 over Kenya. So that means Algeria has 1 match win. Kenya is still 0-8. Too bad. But one of the news was one of the Kenyan players, her father died, and as soon as the match was over, she had to fly home and go to the funeral. So that was a sad part of that. So that was the battle for Africa. Even though it was the battle for last place in this tournament, it was exciting for that reason. And the next round, of course, up comes USA and Dominican Republic. USA won 3-0. Dominican played really well. They're a strong team. They just were no match for the USA, who were really strong. The last match of the night, of course, was the big exciting one, very important match, Japan and Brazil. Brazil going into this tournament ranked number 1, and Japan won 3-0. 3 sets. Japan had the home fans behind them, of course, but Japan played well. They played very well. Now, the bad part for Brazil is this effectively knocks them out of advancing to the Olympics, getting a spot at the Olympics. They just don't have the points anymore. They still have 3 matches left. They could score 9 points, but I don't think it's enough. It's not enough to even come third. Mathematically, yes, but I don't think it's going to happen. And that leads us to the standings, of course. Let's switch over and find out what the standings are for this World Cup. And there we're looking at the bottom 6 teams. Serbia, of course, this team that should have been doing much better with 11 points. Argentina, Dominican, and then Korea, Algeria, and Kenya. And Algeria, the big win, moving them up into 11th place. So that was pretty exciting for them. So let's switch over to what everyone wants to see. There's the top standings. Italy, 23 points, USA 21, and China 19. Those are the top 3 teams. And above that little black line, if you're there at the end of this tournament, you are getting a spot at the Olympics in London 2012. Just behind them, though, is Germany, Japan, and Brazil. If you look, Brazil only have 12 points. There's 9 points they could possibly score from now on, and they probably will. They'll end up with 21 points, but they've got to catch the other teams, and that's going to be near impossible because the other teams are going to score their points. They are the top teams in this tournament. So it's coming down to Italy and the USA, who are probably assured of finishing in the top 3 for sure. And then Germany and Japan have an outside shot at actually beating out China to get that 3rd spot. So that's going to be interesting over in the next 3 days, well, 4 days, considering the off day. Now, if you look at the top, Italy, USA and Italy are going to play each other soon. They have not played each other yet in this tournament. Everyone's going to be happy to see those two teams do battle because they don't have to play them. So that's it. That is what happened today on Sunday over in Japan. And I'll be back very, very, very soon to talk about what's going to happen on the next round and what's going on with this World Cup, because it's almost over and 3 teams are going to get spots at the Olympics, and that's what's really exciting. So we'll come down to that. We'll talk about it soon. Have yourself a great Sunday, and don't forget, Monday's an off day for these teams, but here in Canada, Ontario, it's actually late Monday night where these matches will take place again. Okay, that's it. That's all. Bye for now.